Namaste to everyone. Today in this discussion we are going to have in-depth analysis of Purusha Sukta, that is how human societies and cosmos was created based on the Purusha Sukta. An in-depth analysis was made based on Vedas, Puranas and Itihasas. Purusha Sukta, found in Rig Veda 10.90 sloka, is one of the most profound and mystical hymns in Vedic literature. It describes the cosmic creation through the sacrifice, that is yajna of Purusha, the universal consciousness from whom the entire cosmos and human society emerge. The hymn does not merely present a literal division of the cosmic being, rather it employs deep metaphors to explain the fundamental structure of the existence, the interplay between transcendence and immanence, and the interconnection of all beings. In this lecture, we will explore how the Purusha Sukta explains the creation of the universe and human society through profound metaphors. We will examine the structure of the cosmic being, its transformation into different aspects of the world, and the philosophical implications drawn from Advaita Vedanta, Samkhya and other Hindu traditions. The cosmic Purusha and his sacrificial manifestation. The Purusha Sukta describes a grand cosmic sacrifice where the Purusha, the supreme consciousness, is both the sacrifice and the sacrificed. The fundamental message is that the universe and all forms of life emerge from this divine sacrifice. The concept aligns with the idea of transformation and regeneration, emphasizing the eternal cycle of creation, dissolution, and recreation. One of the sloka from Rig Veda mentions like this: Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha Sahasrachaha Sahasrapat Sa Bhumim Visvato Vutva Attattishtapadda Sangulam. The translation of this sloka mentions like this: the Purusha has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet. He pervades the entire earth and extends beyond it by 10 fingers. This verse highlights the omnipresence and omnipotence of the cosmic being. The mention of the thousands signifies infinity, suggesting that Purusha is boundless and pervades all aspects of reality. Creation of the cosmos, that is the Purusha. According to the hymn, different parts of the universe emerge from the sacrificed body of Purusha. This process is highly symbolic and represents the structured order of creation. The sky, which represents transcendence, originates from Purusha's head. It is considered the abode of Devas, that is gods, signifying the wisdom, consciousness, and supreme intelligence. In Advaita Vedanta, pure consciousness, that is Sat Chit Ananda, transcends material existence and governs all creations. Next one is the feet of Purusha. The earth represents immense karma, actions, and stability. It emerges from Purusha's feet, symbolizing the foundation of existence. The feet, being the base, also signifies that material reality is subordinate to the higher cosmic order. The sun, moon, and the eyes and mind of Purusha. The sun represents the light and knowledge, emerge from the eyes of Purusha, while the moon, signifying mind and emotion, comes from his mind. This reflects the dual nature of cosmic reality: illumination, that is knowledge, and perception, that is mental faculties. The ocean and the rivers. The blood of Purusha, the water that sustain life, flow from his blood, symbolizing continuity, nourishment, and the eternal movement of life forces. The creation of human society from Purusha. One of the sloka from Rig Veda mentions like this: Yat Purusham Vedaduha Katidha Vekalpayas Mukham Kimasya Kau Bahukalu Rupada Uchyate. Now, in detail, we will analyze this sloka. Yat means when. Purusha means the cosmic being, that is a Purusha, universal consciousness. Vedhuddha was divided or arranged. Kathitha into how many parts? Vakalpana was structure or formed. Mukham, mouth, symbolizing speech and knowledge. Kim Asya, what became his? Ku Bahu, which became his arms. Ka Uru, which becomes his thighs. Pada Yuksha, that became his feet. In translation, it mentions like this: when the cosmic being Purusha was divided, how was he structured? What part him became mouth? What part became his arm? What part became his thigh? What part became his feet? In interpretation, the verse from Purusha Sukta presents a metaphorical framework to describe the creation of the cosmos and human society. It highlights the unity of all existence and the divine origin of the societal roles. Now let us analyze the sloka in detail. The cosmic body as society. The hymn implies that just as the different parts of the body perform unique functions, different sections of human society also have specialized roles. The division does not indicate superiority or inferiority, but rather cosmic organization that sustain balance and harmony. Symbolism of the cosmic Purusha. The mouth, that is Mukha, represents knowledge, wisdom, and speech, which is associated with the Brahmins, that is the teachers, scholars, priests. The arms, Bahu, symbolizes strength and protection associated with the Kshatriyas, that is warriors, rulers, administrators. The thighs, Uru, stand for stability and support, linked to the Vaishyas, merchants, traders, and business persons. The feet, that is Pada, represent the foundation and service attributed to the Shudra, that is workers and laborers and artisans. Philosophical significance of this interpretation is this verse does not promote hierarchy, but rather function based on organization, that is Varna system, necessary for well-structured society. It conveys that all beings are integral to cosmic harmony, just as every organ in the human body plays a crucial role. The Purusha Sukta aligns with Advaita Vedanta, which teaches that all existence is an impression of Brahman, the supreme reality. The cosmic being is both immanent within the world and transcendent, that is beyond the world, signifying the unity of the material and spiritual realm. Look into the aspects of how did the universe emerge from the Purusha. According to Rig Veda, the Purusha was sacrificed, that is yajna, by the divine beings, and from that sacrifice the cosmos emerged. The slokas from Rig Veda 10.90.1 to 5 slokas provides the details on the emergence of the universe. The slokas reads like this: Sahasrasrisha Purushaha Sahasrakshaha Sahasrapat Sa Bhumim Visvato Vrutva Atvatistat Sangulam. The second sloka mentions Purusha evadam sarvam yadbhutam yacha bhavyam utamrutatvasvesano yadannena natarohati. The third sloka mentions like this: Etavanasya mahima ato jayacha purushaha padosva visvabhutani tripadasya mrutam divi. The fourth sloka mentions like this: Tripadartva udvaita purushaha padvo seha bhavat punaha tato vishwanga vikramat sasana sane abhi. The fifth sloka reads like this: Asmat viral ajayata virajo adi purushaha sajato atyarichyata pachad bhumi mato puraha. The meaning of these 5 slokas is the Purusha, that is cosmic being, has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 feet. He pervades the earth on all sides and extended beyond it by 10 fingers. The second sloka meaning is the Purusha alone is all that was, is, and will be. He is the Lord of immortality, and through food he sustains all beings. The meaning of the third sloka is this is his greatness, but the Purusha is even greater than this. All of creation is just 1/4 of him, the other 3/4 remain in the transcendental realm. The fourth sloka meaning is with 3/4 of himself, the Purusha ascends to the heavens, and with 1/4 he becomes the universe. From him all beings, those who eat, those who do not, emerged. The last sloka mentions like this: from that sacrifice, Viraj, that is universal principle, was born, and from Viraj the Purusha was manifested. After his birth, he spread across the cosmos, both front and behind. The Purusha Sukta was sacrificed yajna by the divine beings and formed the sacrifice. The cosmos emerged. This primordial sacrifice, that is Adi Yajna, is the foundation of the creation. Just as fire transforms an offering into energy, the divine self-sacrifice transformed Purusha into sun, moon, earth, and living beings. Rig Veda specifically refers to the structure of human society from Purusha's cosmic form. The origin of human society, that is Varnas and the cosmic body. After the universe was created, human society was structured according to the cosmic body of Purusha. Sloka from Rig Veda specifically refers to the structuring of a human society from Purusha's cosmic form. The sloka reads like this: Brahmanyesha mukamasid bahurajyanah krutaha urutasya yaddaisya padacha sudro ajayata. The following table explains clearly about Purusha's body part, corresponding class, that is Varna, and symbolic meaning. Purusha explains like this: mouth, Brahmins, wisdom, knowledge and teaching; arms, Kshatriyas, strength, protection and governance; thighs, Vaishya, trade, commerce and economy; feet, Shudra, service, stability and foundation. Under this concept, the Purusha Sukta does not promote caste hierarchy, but rather explain how different roles exist in society, just as a different organ functions in a body. Each part is equally important. Just as a body needs all its parts function, society needs all sections of people to maintain the balance. This idea was originally based on qualities, that is gunas, and duties, that is karma, not by birth-based divisions. Now let us look into the historical context. How did this idea influence society? In early Vedic society, Varna, that is social roles, were fluid, and people could change their role based on the merit and ability. Example, sage Vishwamitra was a Kshatriya, that is warrior, who became a Brahmin, that is sage, through penance and learning. Over time, social rigidity increased, leading to hereditary caste divisions, which was not the original intent of the Purusha Sukta. Misinterpretation of the caste over a time. Later texts such as Manusmriti reinterpreted the Purusha Sukta to justify caste hierarchy, but in its original Vedic form, it only described functional divisions. Bhagavad Gita 4.13 clarifies that Varna was determined by guna, qualities, and karma, that is by actions, not by birth. One of the sloka from Bhagavad Gita mentions like this: Chaturyanyam maya swastam guna karma vibhagasha tasya kartaram abhimam vidya kartaram avyayam. The meaning of this sloka is: I have created the fourfold varna, that is social order, based on the division of guna, that is qualities, and karma, that is actions. Though I am the creator of this system, know me as the eternal nor doer. In interpretation of this sloka, it clearly mentions this verse make it clear that Varna, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Sudra was originally established based on an individual qualities, that is guna, and deeds, that is karma, not by birth or lineage. This refutes the later misconception that caste is strictly hereditary. Now let us look into the importance of guna, that is qualities, and karma, actions. A person's varna is determined by their inherent tendencies, that is sattva, rajas, tamas, and their chosen activities. A true brahmana must embody knowledge and self-discipline. A kshatriya must possess courage and leadership, etc. Krishna as the ultimate source but detached creator. Krishna declares that although he has set up this system, he remains beyond it as he is unaffected by karma and worldly designations. This conveys that dharma is eternal and must be followed without ego and attachment. The Gita emphasizes that true status in society should be earned through righteous conduct and self-development, no inherent by birth. In modern times, following this principle can lead to merit-based and ethically driven society rather than one bound by rigid caste distinctions. Now let us look into the symbolic representation of Varna, that is a social order. The Brahmins, priests and scholars, the mouth of Purusha. Speech, wisdom and knowledge emerge from the mouth, signifying the intellectual and spiritual guidance provided by scholars and priests. The Kshatriyas, warriors and rulers, the arms of Purusha, strength and protection are symbolized by the arms, representing the rulers and warriors who ensure the stability of the society. The Vaishyas, merchants and traders, the thighs of Purusha, the thighs providing support to sustenance, symbolize the mercantile and traders who contribute economic stability. The Shudras, workers and laborers, the feet of Purusha, the feet being the foundation of the body, represents those engaged in service, craftsmanship and labor, which are essential for societal functioning. Philosophical interpretation of these texts is unity in diversity. The hymn does not promote hierarchy but rather interdependence. Just as body needs all parts to function, society needs all roles to maintain harmony. Metaphysical implications. The Purusha Sukta aligns with Advaita Vedanta, where Brahman is both the transcendent reality and the immanent cosmos. The individual self, that is Atma, is ultimately one with the cosmic Purusha. The concept of sacrifice, that is yajna, the act of divine self-offering, signifies that creation itself is an ongoing sacrifice. That aligns with Krishna's teaching in Bhagavad Gita. Illusion and reality. In Vedantic thought, the physical universe is Maya, a projection of Brahman. The Purusha Sukta emphasizes that all distinctions, including social divisions, are ultimately illusion in the face of the eternal unity of Purusha. Before concluding, let us review the discussions which you have made so far. The Purusha Sukta presents a grand vision of the universe where all creation emerges from singular divine entity. The hymn employs profound metaphor to illustrate the interconnectedness of the cosmos and the human society. It highlights how everything, that is physical reality, celestial phenomena, social order and spiritual wisdom, originated from the cosmic being. The deeper understanding of the hymn reveals that diversity is not division but rather a manifestation of the same divine essence. Each aspect of creation has its role, and when these roles are understood in harmony, society and the cosmos function smoothly. This vision aligns with the core teachings of Hindu philosophy, emphasizing unity in diversity, the cyclic nature of existence, and the realization that all beings are ultimately one with the Supreme Purusha. Understanding this truth leads to harmony, balance, and spiritual awakening, making the Purusha Sukta one of the most profound contributions of Vedic wisdom to human thought. Before concluding, let us know what you have learned from this discussion. The universe and the society are interconnected with different parts of the body working together. Society must function in harmony. No role is inferior or superior. Every function has its importance, and Varna has originally based on qualities, that is guna, and duties karma, not by birth. Spiritual unity is key. The Purusha is one, meaning all beings are ultimately part of the same divine essence. Sacrifice and selfishness sustain society. The Purusha, self sacrifice, that is yajna, is the function of creation, teaching us that selfless service upholds dharma. Thank you very much for your kind hearing. I request you, please forward this discussion to your friends, relatives, group people, and to the students, especially scholars from various universities and departments, to know about how human society and the cosmos are created based on the Purusha Sukta. Thank you very much. Hope we will meet you in another discussion. Thank you very much for your kind hearing. Thank you.
कमला कुछ चूचुक कुंकुम